Welcome back. In this week's Madeline Motivates, a new book could inspire you to believe in yourself and go after your biggest dreams. It's called Believe It, and it's written by the founder of IT Cosmetics, Kern Lima. I recently had the chance to interview Jamie about her book and hear for myself how she went from underestimated to unstoppable.
Believe It really is a book about, it's my story, which is really a story of a girl who went from not believing in herself to learning how to believe in herself and how to trust herself. And it's really for every person out there who maybe has been dimming their own light and wants to reignite that light inside of them again.
Believe it, 2 words the world needs to hear. Now, after a year in a global pandemic, Jamie thinks people are ready to believe in themselves again and find the light. That's why she released her first book at the end of February, finally sharing how she created IT Cosmetics from her living room and grew it into a billion-dollar brand. Jamie pours her heart out in this book, documenting extreme highs and also the lowest lows. She takes readers on a real and authentic journey, sharing deeply personal stories from both her career and her home life. From being criticized for fighting unrealistic standards in the beauty industry to finding out she was adopted when she was in her 20s, Jamie doesn't leave out any details in here. Her book is based on 18 different lessons that she had to learn that can now inspire others to break through self-doubt and believe in the power of their own story.
I share so many things I did wrong in the book that I wish I had learned sooner, lessons I wish I knew sooner. But one of the things I did right was I really learned how to hear myself and then trust myself. And I think every one of us, when we learn to do that, that's truly how we become the person we're born to be.
I mean, as you can see, she's just an incredibly inspiring woman. And while reading her book, I read it very quickly. I laughed out loud a few times. There are some really funny parts that I won't spoil for you. But I had a few tears during this book. Ultimately, it just motivated me to believe in myself and work harder to become the woman that I was born to be. So if you struggle with self-doubt or feeling like you're not enough, reading this could be the motivation you need. You can find Jamie's book on Amazon or at your local Target and Barnes & Noble. We have all the links to buy it up on our website, nbcrightnow.com. And while Jamie is known for creating IT Cosmetics, you may or may not know that her career actually started here at KNDU. Tune in Thursday morning to hear more of our conversation and Jamie's fondest memories from living and working in the Tri-Cities. All right, it is now 6:21. You're watching Wake Up Northwest. We have more news and weather coming up for you in just a couple minutes.